Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Dr. Pranay Roy, Dr. Farooq Abdullah, distinguished ministers, senior leader L.K. Advani, distinguished 25 living great Indian legends, ladies and gentlemen. It's indeed a pleasure for me to be amidst you this evening and to be associated with recognizing these 25 great Indians. Pauline Nariman correctly pointed out that yes, somebody may come out with 25 more names, and shortly they are also recognized, they are also eminent in their own rights. While going through their introduction and some of their comments, I found out a once striking commonality in all of them, that each and every one of them believe in hard work, honesty, commitment to the job, ideal to which they furnish. Therefore, what is needed today, what we can draw lessons from the outstanding performance of these 25 great Indians, that we cannot have a shortcut or a bypass to achieve the success, to reach the top, to be the models of others. Being the cradle of the oldest civilization in the world, over more than 5,000 years, we have many eminent personalities, unknown architects and creators of the Indus Valley civilization, great sages of the Vedic age, Gautam Buddha to series of other great social reformers, religious leaders, artists, painters, and quite a large number of them did not want to carve their name in stones or iron. They just wanted to be anonymous. Whether the painters of the Ajanta and Ellora or the great sculptures which they built in Konark, Khajuraho, Bhubaneswar, South Indian temples. But commonality was commitment, hard work, honesty, integrity, sincerity. I do believe, and I am glad that in the morning you had discussed among yourselves that where to find out the solutions to the woes of today. To my mind, as Mukesh has very correctly pointed out, we must have our rightful place in the Committee of the Nations as an advanced economy. But if we want to achieve that, we must at the same time recognize the fact that without advancement of education, research, innovation, we cannot achieve that. More than often I repeated one story of Prince Bismarck, immediate after the German unification, under the ruler of Prussia in 1870s. When Industrial Revolution began in Germany, the German entrepreneurs, they established a large number of the research laboratories. Once Bismarck visited one such big laboratory, and as Chancellor, he was always conscious of the exchequers pending from the exchequer. And he inquired, what is the capital output ratio? The researcher replied, Mr. Chancellor, out of 100, investment in 99 may be failure, but investment in 1 would give you the dividend which will compensate your losses in 99. Therefore, if we can invest in innovation, in education, and build up the world-class education system in this country, which is not a dream. Today, 2 of the distinguished Nobel laureates are present amidst us. One of them had their post-graduations in Indian University, Dr. Amartya Sen. But we did not have the privilege of claiming that he won the Nobel laureate working in an Indian university. Dr. Venkata Ramakrishnan, even in his undergraduate studies, he did so in India. Hargobind Khurana, Dr. Chandrasekhar, all of them are products of the Indian university. But after C.V. Raman, in late 30s of the last century, no Indian scholar, no Indian researcher working in Indian university obtained the Nobel Prize. Why? There are not lack of talents, lack of talented teachers, students. But what we are failing? To coordinate them, to give them the priority, to create the conducive atmosphere which can produce Amartya Sen, Venkata Ramakrishnan, Hargobind Khurana, Chandrasekhar, and many others. I would not like to expand my observations because I am doing so as visitor of more than 100 central institutions, central universities, IITs, and NITs. In fact, I am traveling the length and breadth of the country only to highlight on this point that we can achieve if we simply want and if we have the determination, courage and conviction. If this country could lead higher education for almost 1800 years, from the 6th century BC to 12th century AD, from the days of Takshashila or Taxila in 6th century BC, which had the confluence of 4 civilizations, to the collapse of Nalanda in 12th century AD. Why can't we do it today? We have committed teachers, talented students. Let us create collectively together to achieve that objective. But we shall have to always keep in mind there is no shortcut to commitment, determination, courage, conviction, honesty, sincerity, and discipline. Thank you, ladies and gentlemen. Jai Hind.